Hey everybody, I recently 100% completed Koa and the 5 Pirates of Mara, and so I thought I'd give my opinion of it. Go ahead and load up my completed file here actually. So this is a 3D platformer, and it does have a slight bit of uniqueness to it. Let's go ahead and go into a level. To do that, we gotta get on our boat and go out to sea. This is kind of like the hub world area out here, which basically means you can cruise around on your ship. There's these like whales that are out here that you could... The first time I bumped into them, I got some like seashells from them, which is like a currency. And I can pull up the map with this button here. And this is... and the map kind of opens up as you unlock stuff. I can zoom out, but I guess I don't want to zoom out just because I don't want to spoil stuff, I guess. Those are whirlpools I gotta avoid. There's not really any real danger here. I'm not going to die or anything. But this is like the first level. And you come in here and there's actually, I guess there's 4 levels and a boss for this part. Everybody, I think you can check out the first level on the store page. Let's go ahead. Ooh, that's kind of a running level. Let's go ahead and do level 3. I can do level 2 after this, but yeah. You'll see plenty of level 1 on the store page, and the creator demoed it like on launch day. I was not really aware of this game until it launched. Like I wasn't following it or anything. So this is your basic movement speed. You can hold down the run button, and then you've got a jump, of course, and you've also got a ground pound, and you can break boxes with the ground pound, which gives you the currency, and the currency is just for buying stuff in town. There is a limited number of stuff you can buy, so the currency, you know, becomes useless after a while. There's a little idle animation. What I would say is unique about this game's movement options is that after you land, so if I press the run button right now, all I can do is run. But if I press it when I land after a jump, I will roll. So that's kind of neat. And so if you want to do like a roll jump, so basically in the platforming section, if you want to do a long jump, you have to do a short hop first, and then you can roll, and then you can do a long jump. So it's just a little bit of a wrinkle. Like I can't from a standing position make a long jump. I've got to jump first before I can do a long jump. So if you ever want to do a long jump, you always got to jump first. So that makes platforming sections sometimes a bit more difficult, because you have to plan farther ahead on when you want to jump. There are secret areas around here, like you'll see in the top right there are 3 icons. Those are 3 pickups that are hidden throughout each level. Well, most levels. Some levels, like boss levels, will have like 1 pickup to get. Whoa. So yeah, here's some typical platforming stuff. And again, if I want to do a long jump, I have to do a regular jump first. So it can be tempting, if I'm being sloppy, to just roll jump everywhere, but that could get me into trouble. That is a checkpoint, so if I go jump off a cliff, I'll die right here, or I'll respawn right here if I go jump off a cliff. There are no lives, of course, and when you die, you come right back just like that. And your time keeps counting up. You'll notice there are these things on the ground that light up as I get near them. That just means I can pick them up with, I guess that's Y on Xbox controller. And I can then throw them. There are some puzzles that require you to grab and throw these things and stuff. I guess you can break boxes with them. Oh, here we go. That switch. You'll see when it lights up, that means I'm in range to hit it. So I can know when to throw it by looking at that button. I'll know when it lights up, then I can throw it. Again, the levels can be fun. You can see there's that thing over here. It's see-through because I've already collected it. And they are in order. I also like that. So the three icons in the top of the screen, like the first one should be the first one you find, and then the second one, and then the third one. They are in order, which is nice for, you know, completionists if you're looking to get everything. And getting those three different things, they are actually different. The first one is like a map. The second one is, I guess, recycling stuff. And the third one is pearls, I think. And each level will have, it can be different. Like, I think there's more than 3 types of collectible. Maybe I'm making that up. But not every level will have all 3. So when you pick them up, it opens up stuff you can buy in town, basically, is what it amounts to. Except for the maps. The maps will open up new levels. Where am I? Well, I guess I'm missing one of the things. I don't want to show you where everything is. But yeah, here's the goal. You just kind of get near it and it ends the level. And it does show you your time. So I took my time, 4:29. I got a bronze. But yeah, you do it in under the gold time and you get a gold. And that is only for achievements, I'm pretty sure. I don't think getting the gold unlocks anything in-game. I'm pretty sure it's just for achievements. Oh, I didn't even show you, but there is like a ranking you can look at. Let's go ahead and pull up the second level. Oh yeah, you can pull it up right here. Ranking. So yeah, 1:17. It doesn't show milliseconds, which means everybody's got. There's like probably hundreds of people with the same amount of time because it doesn't show milliseconds. Let's see, top 50, 1:05. Let's go ahead and do this level. This is going to be a quick level. As you can see, a gold is 1:30. This is sort of an auto run level. Basically, once we get going, there will be these speed things, and now I don't have to hold the joystick forward or anything, or the run button. I can just move side to side, and I can jump. And even if I don't land on that booster, as you can see, the screen still does its speed effect. So I don't necessarily have to land on it to get the speed effect. If I run into a box, it'll just break. But yeah, this is kind of the whole level is just going to be like a runner thing. Now there are a few of these around. I don't think they're in Everworld. Maybe they are. But yeah, there's generally like one of these every once in a while. Just to, I think it kind of like mixes things up. There are still the 3 collectibles, as you can see. There's an alternate path here, which is a little harder because I got to do some jumping, and that picks up one of the collectibles. And again, I'm picking up these shells, which are just like currency, which at the end of the game, once you've bought everything, they're worthless. So, I mean, I guess I don't know what the solution to that would be. If you take Mario Odyssey, for example, they just have so many alternate costumes that you can't get them all unless you grind for them and try to get all the coins you can to get them all. Where in this game, I had no problem buying everything. I didn't have to specifically replay levels to get more shells to have the money to buy stuff. There are bosses. This one is just a race. It's basically like a moving screen level, which is kind of lame. But there are other bosses where you actually have to like pick up, you know, stuff and chuck it at the boss to beat it. Let's go back in the town so I can show you the shops and what you would potentially be using your coins on. Oh yeah, the boat itself actually had some upgrades. If I can show those off real quick, then we'll go back to town. One of the upgrades is turbo speed, the X button, as you can see there. Also, the jump was also another upgrade. So this is my normal speed. This is turbo speed, it's just a little faster, and the jump lets me go over rocks. I didn't intend to do that, but it worked. So yeah, that's necessary for traversing the map. One of the upgrades allows you to go through whirlpools, which lets you get to certain other areas of the map. There are some things to pick up on the world maps, which is nice. I've already collected them all, and they don't come back after you've collected them. So there's that. The little map pickups that you can get in levels will just unlock like another little tiny section of the world map. So small that it's like just like a one level or something. There is this guy, he has races that he runs, and I find these to be kind of redundant because every level already has a time trial. So to race this guy through another level, it's basically like doing another time trial. Except, I don't know, the time is probably more lenient than the gold level would be. But yeah, that's for, I don't even know what that unlocked, if that did anything. I guess it's just another medal or whatever for achievements. This shop is for backpacks. So you can buy different kinds of backpacks, just different colors. And, yeah. You have to get these recycling things, as you see that icon on the far right under NoHo's store. The recycling things, you get those, and it unlocks stuff in the shop that you then spend shells on to buy. So yeah, change my backpack. There's another shop. Oh, you can also pick up garbage around town and chuck it into these recycling things for shells. There's a lot of ways to get shells and not a whole lot of stuff to buy with the shells, unfortunately. Oh wow, there's a lot of trash down here. I think putting trash in the trash cans like a few times got me an achievement. Oh man, what's wrong with this thing? Or you can, you know, if you don't feel like recycling, you can pollute the water. Huh. Here we go. This shop is my actual like shirt and outfit. You can change around here. There's a male mole shirt right there. So yeah, you can go ahead and change your shirt, which is a nice little cosmetic thing. So really, I guess this game should have come up with more cosmetic stuff to buy. I don't know. There just needs to be more stuff to use the shells on, I think. That's just a small critique, though. There's nothing over here. There is another shop over here. And this shop is basically rebuilding the town. The town got ransacked by pirates, who then are kind to you as you go around beating them at challenges and stuff. The story is kind of weak in this game. But yeah, you can buy these things back for the people of the town. Basically get the stuff repaired and stuff. And that doesn't do anything other than it makes it appear in the town. It's not like it's anything you can interact with. Like one of them was these farm animals over here. I mean, what am I going to do with these farm animals? Nothing. Can't do anything. So, yeah, unfortunately there's not a whole lot to the town other than the few spots to buy things. The races from that one guy down the beach is redundant, I think. This is where you go, you take your maps to this lady, and she reads them for you and fills out your world map. There's like some spirit animals over here because I restored them to the island. So yeah, the story is that these pirates, they like ransack the village, but then they're like, in a kind way, they're like, hey, challenge us to these events and we'll give you stuff back. I don't know. The story is kind of weak because they're bad, but they're also your friends. So that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. But other than that, the platforming is fine. The game is moderately easy. It never gets super frustratingly hard. But yeah, I guess the difficulty is fine for an easy run through the game. As for settings, there's different languages, a whole bunch of different languages. You can choose gamepad or keyboard input. Button binding, you can remap this stuff. Oh, the ground pound is called a bomb jump. Interesting. Relaxed mode. Oh, you can even turn on more checkpoints. I didn't. I felt it was easy enough for me. There's you can set how much of a vibration there is. Music, audio levels, character speech, brightness, resolution. A lot of good options here. Oh, restart level by pressing L and R. Push the buttons in. Interesting. You know, I never really tried that. Let's try that. Level cinematic skip. Oh, you can turn that on. Oh, wow. I did not know you could do all that. Let's go into a level real quick. Oh, there's also these other levels. These are a different type of level. This is a treasure dive level. You have to get the upgrade for the ship to do this. But it's basically like a race to the bottom. You don't want to hit walls because that'll slow you down. Or hit enemies. You gotta grab these things to refill your air meter. Whoops. But yeah, you want to get down to the bottom. Oh, man, I keep hitting the wall. Whoops. Oh my gosh. Here we go. You just want to get to the bottom to get a thing. And again, like the recycling thing just unlocks stuff in the shops for you to buy. Oh, is that new time or my previous best? I just tied. You can press X to instantly restart. Well, little loading screen. So yeah, basically what I did when I was going through the game is I would go through the level first, kind of slow, you know, to find all the collectibles. And then I would go through a second time as like a speed run. Oops. You know, to get the gold time. The second time I'd go through the level would be a speed run but really, not knowing you can, press the L and R buttons in to restart the level like I just did. I didn't know about that, but it really wasn't a big deal because you can just restart like that. You can pause and hit that restart button pretty fast. And what's also nice about it is, let's see if I show you. If I hit lava, okay, you get 3 hits. There's that animation for like restarting, but you can also manually restart like that if say you mess up on a speed run. You can, like, even if you're in like the death animation, you can still pause the game and restart. So that's nice that like you're never like, oh, I died, I gotta watch this death animation first, then respawn, and then I can restart the level for my time. So that's nice. So it's got some nice settings. The difficulty is, you know, not too hard. And that's like a positive and a negative, the difficulty level. It's like, I kind of wish it challenged a little bit more, but it's also good if you want to get into the platforming games. This is a good game to start with. Again, the story and characters are not great, but I mean, it's a platformer, so it is what it is. But yeah, if you have any other questions about the game, if there's anything I left out, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.